Welcome, 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 collectives. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. I want to welcome you back no matter what time of day it is that you have found this message or what day it is. I am super grateful that you're here. Guys, we have another interesting download for today. Just to start out, today's date is Wednesday, January 8th, that this message was recorded. However, this download is from the weekend. So just to give you an idea of, it took me a minute to get this download recorded. And also I kind of feel like it wasn't quite time to release it. But today's date, the numbers are January. So that is 1/8 of 2025. So definitely, if this is around a birthday for you, happy birthday. And also checking to see definitely if any of these numbers hold significance for you or any combination of numbers associated with today's date. Take a moment to go online and just look up the angel number or numerology meaning for the numbers that are popping up today. Okay, guys. So today's download. This one was a little bit intense and definitely, it's kind of a trigger warning. I don't know. So maybe if you're sensitive about topics associated with home invasions or you have some sort of anxiety about that, this is probably not your reading because once again, if the energy is bringing an energy of fear and anxiety, then it's probably not something that's resonating with you, okay? So definitely want to encourage you to listen to energy-based readings responsibly. But if this is something that is associated with actually being your reading, more than likely this will serve as a confirmation, something that you are already intuitively picking up on. So I just want to place that warning on today's energy. So guys, this one had something going on here with someone trying to plan some sort of home invasion. And I was actually able to see in the download that there was a masculine energy that was planning on coming to a couple's home and engaging in a home invasion. I was not seeing that in this download. The couple who lived in this home knew this masculine. That's not what was coming through. It was like someone they didn't know, but for some reason in the energy, it seemed as though the masculine that had planned to come to this couple's home had actually planned it. So I'm not sure how the masculine knew who this couple was or knew where this couple lived or why they were planning on coming to this couple's home. It's a very strange energy. But the masculine and feminine that lived in this home looked like they were like in their late 20s, and the home was somewhere in the country. So it wasn't like it was in a busy community, city, like a neighborhood that had houses close together. The houses were more spread apart, and it looked like it was somewhere in the country. So it looked like this masculine energy that had planned this situation for whatever reason had driven out to the country to get to this couple's home and then knocked on the door and made an effort to try to grab the masculine and pull them outside the door. And there was something here that I saw about the feminine energy while the scuffle was going on between the two masculines trying to close the door because the invader was trying to make their way into the house. So they were trying to close the door and call for assistance. I'm guessing maybe calling the police or something like that. I wasn't able to see beyond that. That was like the last thing I saw was the feminine energy trying to close the door. So it was a little bit of an intense scene. I don't pick up that, it worked out badly for the couple. But definitely there was, a scuffle and some intensity with this download. It kind of surprised me. So that's the energy that was coming through. Definitely, guys, as always, we want to be mindful about our surroundings. We don't want to get to a place of complacency and get comfortable with things to the point where, we stop to not be paranoid, but just to be mindful of our surroundings, um, strange vehicles, people, cars, if we're out and about, just having an energy of awareness and mindfulness around us. There's actually been studies on that people who have certain kind of body posturing actually are less likely to be looked at as potential victims. So there's something here in the energy too about being mindful about who's around you, who's in your space, looking and standing in the energy as a person who is aware and not just kind of mindlessly walking around, which I'm sure each and every one of us has done at some point, because we're just kind of in autopilot and going about our day. But definitely, it is important to be aware of your surroundings. I mean, it is the part of the timeline that we're living in that you do have some energies that are looking to take advantage of a situation or are opportunistic energies. So that's coming through very heavily today as well. So what I want to do is just kind of pull some cards on this energy and see if there's anything helpful in here about maybe understanding more about the background of this story. Like, who is this masculine that wanted to travel to this couple's home? Like, why were they doing that, or what was this about? And definitely, if you have dealt with something like this, because this could be past, present, or future energy, all readings are that way. So if this is something that you have dealt with, then definitely sending out tons of energetic support to you and love and light to you. I know that had to be a very challenging and a very scary situation. I haven't personally experienced that, so I can't imagine, but definitely sending tons of love and light to you if that's something that you've been through here recently. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little bit of energy from the cards to see a little bit more about who this masculine is. I'm not going to pull energy on the couple because I think the focus here is to understand like what is happening or why this masculine planned to do this or is planning to do that. I don't know if it's past, present, future. And just to understand a little bit more to help the collectives, whomever resonates with today's energy, understand a little bit more about what might be going on, maybe to help them to identify who's involved with the situation. So something to assist the collectives. And then definitely we'll pull some energy just to help you guys with some positive things that you can do to help support yourself if you are dealing with some sort of toxic energies right now that basically you don't want to be bothered with. You've cut off, you're not dealing with, you've stopped dealing with, whatever it is. Some positive energies to help you with whatever is going on right now, guys. So I'm going to go on ahead and move over into the second part of the reading so that way we can get into the card pull. And definitely, hopefully we'll have some information here in the second part that can help us to gain some more understanding into who this masculine energy is. Okay, guys, I will see you over in the second half. Okay, guys, let's take a look at some of the decks that we have here today to help us with understanding a little bit more about this energy coming up around this masculine and then this masculine moving towards this couple. Okay, so I have the Angel's Wisdom Oracle deck. I have Clarifying Life Situations, Pink Tarot, and I also have the handwritten deck and the story cubes. So I'm just going to see what I feel moved to pick up here to help us understand more about this story today. But I went on ahead and did a pre-pull on the Angel's Wisdom deck. This was very interesting. This particular story that's kind of coming out through the cards here is letting me know that somebody has been paying attention, because I have the pay attention card. Somebody has been paying attention to someone in relation to some money or monies, something coming in, and is aware of something coming in or has a strong belief that something's coming in for this masculine and feminine energy that came up, that was a couple in this download. Also, I have, as I mentioned, the money card. The money card also talks about there being a need to be mindful about managing your finances and your money properly, so that way it can benefit you more and help move you towards, having more financial stability and success. So there's also something here in the energy about whomever is associated with this masculine energy that came towards this couple to try to take something from them. This energy is associated with energies that are not being mindful about their finances. They've either recently lost money or do not have money or feel they don't and cannot have something. And so they're coming towards this masculine and feminine energy with the purposes of taking something from them. Now, when we talk about energy reads, we also are talking about not just literal representation of something. We are also talking about symbolic representation. So this could also be something here with this story where a masculine energy is monitoring or watching something that this masculine and feminine energy, the couple, has, and is wanting to take something from them or to try to remove something in the energy, block and resist something in the energy. So definitely, guys, take the energy as it resonates. But I'm picking up that this reading could have like a symbolic message and also a literal message, because I saw a very literal image of someone trying to engage in a home invasion. But it doesn't mean that that's the way this energy will resonate with you. It could be that there's a masculine energy that wants to block, hinder, take, remove, steal something because they themselves are not being careful in the energy about the way they're managing things. And definitely we can see that because this masculine energy is in their south node. So somebody here, we have the Serenity card on the table. Someone here is in a state of serenity. They're focusing on their friends and family and just, they're in a state of peace, calm. Looks like they've been through some things. Whomever resonates with this energy has been through some turmoil or some changes or some upheavals and is now in a place where they're feeling more serene. And then we had the Love card that came out after that. I give my heart, ready to receive the heart of another. So it could be that, because I'm looking at a feminine energy on the Serene card, it could be that a feminine is in a relationship with a masculine that they are in love with, feeling connected. This might be a soul path partner, a kingdom spouse, someone that is in alignment with the work that they're doing, that they are happy about the relationship and feeling at peace. And we have like the image of like the Cupid's bow. So it looks like, the energy around the relationship seems to be very positive and uplifting because there's an energy of peace and serene around this relationship. And then right after that, as I mentioned before, we had the Money card. So it could be that this couple is improving with their finances. Maybe they're putting money aside and making plans, setting goals, and really focused on growing something together. And it also could be that the money card represents someone outside of that energy that is looking at them or looking at what they're building, growing, achieving, accomplishing, and wanting to take something. So then we have the healing card in the reverse. And then obviously, you probably know what I'm going to say about this, that the healing card in reverse is an indicator that someone is in an unhealed state. So definitely based on the energies associated with this download, I would assume that the healing card is related to this masculine energy that is in their south node energy. So they are focused on coming and taking something as opposed to working on whatever issues that they have that is causing them to be in an energy of lack. Then we have the commitment card in reverse. Now this one was interesting. And by the way, with the Angel's Wisdom deck, looks like some imagery associated possibly with Archangel Michael, or, maybe another form of angelic support here. So I'm definitely seeing that collectives, for those of you who resonate with today's energy, heavy protection, heavily protected individual. There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 5, 6 protective angelic energies on the table. So this is not something that you need to worry about. This I think the symbology of the download, really was more so about kind of a warning message, or the symbology of the message, or if this is something that has already occurred, like past tense, more than likely, the situation went in such a way where, at least what I'm picking up here on the table, this energy was not able to accomplish what they set out to accomplish. And I definitely hope that this has not occurred and that this is not something that has happened to someone. But definitely, if you resonate with this, clearly you're okay because you're listening to this message. So you're physically okay. But once again, definitely just being mindful of our surroundings and what's happening around us is a helpful practice. I don't care where you live. That's just important. So the commitment card, this was in the reverse. And it was right after the card that came out before that, which was healing in reverse. So there's somebody here that this feminine energy or the masculine energy is not committed to. I'm picking up a past person, somebody maybe that one of these energies that's associated with a couple dealt with, a past friend, a relationship, maybe a lover, somebody from the past that one of the energies or both are no longer committed to and is not dealing with. And this could be associated with, because I was kept asking the question, like, why would this energy be watching what this couple is doing in the first place and then want to come near to take something from them? And so that was the question I had. And then these cards came out. So it's some sort of past person or past energy that is at the very least familiar with the energies associated with this reading. So that would be the couples involved in, the couple that owns the home in the country. This energy, some kind of way, knows at least one of the parties of this couple. Okay. And then we have pay attention. This was in the upright. So here we see, once again, a guide, a spirit team member, just being very focused in looking very intently in a direction. So for those of you who resonate with this energy, you're definitely being encouraged, just as I mentioned before, to pay attention, not just to your surroundings, but energies that might be around you that claim to be supportive or, seem to be safe, not a problem, not an issue, but maybe you're just not reading deep enough into what's going on with that person, place, thing that energy. So there's something here about being mindful about who's around you, paying attention to the space around you, the energies around you, and just being aware that when you feel something that feels a little bit off, it's important to be mindful of it, not to just disregard. Your intuition, your spirit team could be working through your intuition to give you a hint about something. Okay? So that's coming through really strong in the energy. I'm going to pull from the handwritten deck, and then I think I'm going to throw a couple story cubes here. So far what we can see is this is an energy that is familiar with this couple. Okay? So they know of them some kind of way. They understand that there's some sort of money or something that has come in for this couple. They're doing well for themselves, or they're building something. And this energy has a desire to come in and take something from this couple. And it's a masculine energy. Let's see if we can get a little more information on this masculine energy. As I mentioned before, I'm not going to do too much digging on the couple, because I believe that is the collective members. I want to see more, Spirit, about this masculine energy. Something here about being tapped in and spiritual. We have the letter X. Maybe X marks the spot. I don't know. The number 22. Somebody could be 22 years old. Could be the 22nd. Could be a date. Interesting. We have you don't know the half of it. Wow. We have the number 24. It's possible maybe the couple is 22 and 24. I don't know. Maybe that's the age of the couple. I'm not really asking about the couple. Or maybe something happened 22 years ago. Or maybe, you know, somebody you've known since 24. That's interesting. Yeah, somebody is... somebody's really ticked off about something. It says you don't know the half of it. Spirit, can you give us some clarifying information? What don't we know the half of? What is it you want us to know here? You don't know the half of it. Somebody is 22, 24. Those numbers could be significant. Yeah, loving intent. Interesting. 10 of Pentacles energy. Does somebody want to love bomb somebody about some money? Somebody wants to give some sort of loving intent or love bomb somebody about some money? Isolation, opportunities for growth. Somebody's isolated. Or somebody has isolated themselves away from an energy in order to have more opportunities for growth. Did you leave a relationship? Did someone leave a relationship? Everything in due time. Wait and plan. Yeah, somebody was planning something here. Of course, we know that. 22 and 24. This is interesting. This is very interesting because there's two other readings that are coming up. And they talk about two masculine energies that are both interested in the same feminine energy. So I'm wondering if we're hearing a little bit more about, you know, maybe the ages or some things associated with these two masculine energies. Somebody is waiting and planning something. We have the egotistical narc energy card coming out. And somebody is leveling up. That's interesting. Somebody's getting educated about something, or maybe coming into some more knowledge. Maybe that has to do with leveling up. Maybe somebody completed some college courses or a regimen of study, got a degree. Maybe that kind of education. Maybe they learned about a new topic or are learning about new things, researching. Somebody's leveling up. Take control of matters. Handle this. So somebody's really being urged to handle something that they've learned about. Yeah, this energy here on this masculine, because what we're really talking about is this masculine energy and how it's touching the situation with this couple. So definitely somebody's an egotistical energy because we have like the narc card coming up. Somebody's been waiting and planning something. And they're doing this because they want to experience a level up. So there's something that these energies have. And we have the Ten of Pentacles energy out here too. Something material or something physical that this couple has that this narc egotistical energy is looking at and wants for themselves. And Spirit says you don't know the half of it. So there might be more to this story here with this person and how they're connected to whomever resonates with this energy than you're thinking of off of the top of your head. They're very pissed. They want to come in with a loving intent. They want a love bomb, but clearly whomever it is that they're interested in inside of this relationship with like this couple is very pleased and very happy with their relationship. They don't want this person. They want to take control of matters, but whomever this is they're coming after is very tapped in and tuned in, and they're intuitive. They're well read or well versed or very tapped in. Education card. And then we have the letter X. I'm not quite sure what that means. Oh, it's an X. Guys, this was so literal. It literally went over my head. It's an X. Somebody's ex has been monitoring them. Yeah, Spirit said try a new angle. That's why. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at the X like just a letter. No, Spirit was saying this is an X. Now, this may not be the case for all of you who resonate with the energy, but for a good majority of you, because that energy came in really strong, because it's showing up on the table. This is a past person or an ex that wants to try and get you back. This might be how they were able to monitor you. They know something about you. Yeah, serious upgrades. You guys are receiving serious upgrades. Explore the potential. There's something here about your potential and the progress that you're making. Some kind of way they've been able to monitor this or be able to keep tabs on it. I don't know if you post online. Be careful about what you post, especially if it has updates. Specific information about you, what you're doing, who you are, where you live. Please don't put that kind of information online. I mean, do what you want. I am not here to tell you what to do, but definitely be careful about putting that kind of information online, especially if you have energies like this around you. Somebody's ill. They are not well. And I would assume with energy like this, it's probably a mental illness, if I just had to take a guess. You're being encouraged to clean and clear your energy. Somebody is definitely, and that's probably how they're able to keep tabs on you too. Somebody is kind of monitoring you through the energy. And they might also be using like a form like social media or some place where you might be posting updates, images, or information. Either way, you're being encouraged to clear your energy. Yeah, we have the amiable card. Friendly, pleasant, unassuming. Is somebody you're not thinking it is associated with this. What we don't know yet is, was this the exact masculine that tried to set this situation up like your ex? Or is this an energy associated with the ex? Spirit, can you give us some information on that? Who specifically was this? Oops, let's see. Maybe we can chill. I want something more. Yeah, definitely I see the energy of someone wanting to have something more with you. Somebody's indignant and angry over lies. Somebody's furious. They feel like you've been lying on them. They want you to stop. Somebody possibly, I see 810, maybe an 810 area code, or An 810 phone number. Maybe the first 3 digits, 810. I don't know. Mutually exclusive, not at the same time. Yeah, this is a person you're no longer... Bad vibes. Somebody with the first, middle, last initial R. And then I have first, middle, last initial U. Or it could be like, are you? Like a question. Are you what? Yeah, this energy is... It sucks. It's not good. This person is... Yeah, cold-blooded just flew out. This person is a complete narc. And they're not... If this is an ex... You know, with all love and respect, if this is an X, I can see why it's an X. Your spirit guides are popping out here, and they're saying you need to be careful about this energy. You need to clean and clear your energy. We had the spirit guide card come out, and, you know, start to really maybe put some thought behind who this could be. You have an X that is out here just like wilding in the energy, and 7-11. And you know what? It was in reverse. It looks like the word ill in reverse. We know somebody's definitely illin'. They're definitely ill. But, you know, your luck is about to change. You know, 7-11. Things are about to get better for you. Like we had the Serenity card and how you're able to stay calm and peaceful even when there are really extreme challenges going on. That brings me to this energy right here, which is by you keeping your vibration up and continuing to focus on clearly the positive relationship that you have going presently, regardless of what these energies think or what their concerns are. It doesn't matter. You are where you're supposed to be, and you are focusing on what you're supposed to be focusing on. That's why you're feeling peaceful. That's why you're feeling serene. So you're being encouraged to stay in that pocket. This energy is a hater. Next card out, the hater card. What makes you so special? What makes collective so special is the fact that they are able to remain calm and to be in a state of peace even when things are challenging. That's what makes collective special. Because collectives is always going through some different challenges, especially when there's energies like this moving around, but they don't let that stop them. We have the no card. We have the letter N. Wow, guys. Oh my goodness. So you're not supposed to deal with this energy at all. You know, all three of these letters out on the table spells run, R-U-N. Run. You need to stay away from this energy. There's just nothing else to say. I don't even need to pull any more cards on that. You need to stay away from this energy. If somebody like that pops up around you, like you run into them around town, and it's an ex that's kind of narky, they stalker type energy in the past or something like that, you're being encouraged to not even speak to this person. Just walk away. Calmly, but walk away. Let's see what we've got here. So we have softball. This is the story cubes, guys. We have theme. Black. Wind. Irony. Interesting. Something is an irony. Oh, it could be wind or wind. Like winding something up. That's interesting. And then the color black. I don't know. Maybe you have dark features. Maybe you have dark hair, dark eyes. Maybe this person has features like that. Maybe there's a certain theme and a certain pattern to some things that you're seeing around you right now that put you in a certain energy or trigger your intuition. Maybe you're being encouraged to be mindful and watchful of that. Maybe certain things wind up certain emotions with you around this person. Maybe you're done playing softball with this person. Maybe it's time for you to really kind of amp up on this person and let them know, I am setting some serious boundaries here, especially if they're going to go to this extent where they would even think about, going towards a home invasion or doing something to try to physically take something from you. That's interesting. That's the story cubes, guys. I'm just going to place these over here and we're going to pull a little bit more energy just to kind of see if there's any more messaging in here. Let's go to clarifying life situations. Okay. We're going to see what's here. And then maybe we'll pull a little bit from Pink Tarot. All right. Spirit, any kind of messages here to help us to get more clarity on the story cubes, or like help us to clarify a little bit more on this energy with this masculine and how they're associated or how they may have been associated in the past. I'm picking up with the feminine energy in this story. They may even know of the masculine, but who they're really like interested in is the feminine energy. Once again, take the energy as it resonates, guys. Let's see what we've got here. Spirit, help us to understand a little bit more. Give us some more clarity here. Okay. We have Dreamweaver. Dreaming and imagining. Bring your powerful vision into reality. Oh, you know what I'm thinking when I see this card? Somebody is trying to reach someone in their dream state. Stand strong with the defense, or with defense as your shield. I'm sorry, let me read that again. With defense as your shield, find strength in perseveration, guarding what matters most. You're being encouraged to be guarded here. This is why you're being encouraged to clear your energy out. You may be somebody who's been having like, almost like somebody's like kind of astral projecting or astral traveling. I'm picking up an energy like that, like a dream weaver, like somebody that's able to move energetically throughout dream state. I don't know if this energy, like this X, has been trying to, kind of connect with you energetically. Dreams about people who you haven't thought about in years and they're just popping up all of a sudden, like X's and stuff like that. Could be some form of energy work here, but you are being encouraged to stand strong. Okay, once again, collectives, for those of you who resonate with today's message, you are very protected. Please really understand that and then step into that energy. Continue doing practices and processes that help with that protective energy. Cord cutting, energy clearing, crystal baths, crystal showers, boiling herbs, whatever it is that you do, prayer, whatever it is that you do that's helpful. Okay. Yeah, we have growth potential. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Something here that you have changed, but there's something else that you're being encouraged to change that's going to help with removing this energy such that they're not able to tap in as easily. And I think part of it has to do with your awareness. I don't even think you're thinking that this energy is in this mindset about you at this point. And we have duality dance. Seek balance amid the chaos. Find harmony within yourself. As I mentioned before, collectives is unique because they are able to find balance when other energies would find it very challenging / impossible. Collectives have had to go through so many different challenges that it is like second nature for them to fall over and get back up, fall over and get back up, fall over and get back up. It is what they do best. And for these other energies that want to come in, challenge, remove things, yada, 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 they wouldn't last 5 seconds in collective's shoes. So you're being encouraged to continue with that energy, that mindset, and keep your vibration high. What do we have here? Release burdens, embrace clarity, and let go of what no longer serves you. Yeah, that's cutting the cords. If there's an ex or somebody in your energy that you haven't closed that out with energetically within yourself, be sure to do that. Releasing anything that no longer vibrates at the frequency that you vibrate at, no longer resonates with you, is no longer needed. Okay? Releasing that. And you're being encouraged to choose wisely. Your decisions shape your path amid challenges. Stay open to learnings as answers reveal your destined journey. Okay. Definitely. There's some choices that you need to make here that will help you. As I mentioned before, being mindful in the energy. If you are bumping into someone that is an ex that you no longer deal with, and say you've bumped into them more than once, or you're seeing them around town, or, just be mindful. It doesn't mean you need to be paranoid. It doesn't mean that if you do happen to run into them that they're planning on doing something like this. But you are being encouraged to be careful and choose wisely about what kind of energies you allow around you. All energies are not harmless. So if you're a person that's more of a mindset that kind of like sees the best in others, which could totally be possible for collectives, they're very heartfelt people, you're being encouraged to just be cautious, be mindful of your surroundings, and not be so quick to let your guard down, maybe with certain energies, especially this one. And then we have the sorrow heals. This one talks about heartache's shadow and how growth awaits. Let pain refine, not define you, as brighter days are promised. Yeah, collectives, there might even be a situation here with this ex, for those of you who resonate with this part of the message. Some scenarios that were not healed. Okay? It might even be tempting when you see a person and you haven't seen them for a while, and maybe the frustration, the anger, and the animosity is not there. And so there might be tempting to try to talk through things or work through some things, just because that's something you always wanted to feel in regard to this relationship, but it was never achieved. You're being encouraged that, the sorrow that you felt, that wounding that was there, those difficulties and those challenges, that was your pathway to help you to move through that healing. So if you had never had a chance to see this person again, you had every tool right there with you and inside of you to help you to heal. And it was by being consistent and moving through the pain that was coming up from the relationship. Being consistent with allowing yourself to feel and allowing yourself to release. This is where your healing was coming from. Not from trying to engage and talk it out with this energy. Because I'm picking up with the narcissistic card here. This was an energy that you've been battling with, or were battling with, when you were in relationship with this energy. And this is probably why it might have been challenging for you to talk through and work through things with this energy, if it was, in fact, more of a narcissistic or egotistical energy. And this is not to say that people can't change, but we can't base our healing and growth on whether others are willing to participate in it. You're being encouraged to allow that sorrow that's there to move you through that healing. And it sounds like for many of you looking at the cards here on the table, you've done a lot of that work because you're in a new relationship. That's what I'm seeing here. And you're happy, you're serene. So this isn't about, questioning whether you want to return to this energy. It just looks like this energy, this ex is pissed off because you've blocked them. You won't deal with them. You're no longer in contact with them and you've moved on. That is the biggest, that is the biggest hurtful thing to an egotistical person or a narcissist when you move on. You are no longer available to be used as supply. It infuriates them. And that's why we had the anger card come out here earlier. Wow, I'm about to get out of this energy because it's actually making me tired. Guys, I think really, here, I can pull a couple from the Pink Tarot, but I think really the messaging here is, for a lot of you, this is an ex. Whether this is the ex themselves that is trying to come to your door, or whether this is like a warning that somebody's pissed off and like kind of plotting on you a bit because they're upset with you for not dealing with them. And I had no idea that it was going to go this route. But it looks like this energy, even if they're not interested in you as far as a relationship, they're upset or angry about the fact that you've moved on and that you're doing well without them. Yeah, they're disappointed. I have 8 of Cups out here. Yeah, they're disappointed because you walked away, you left this situation. Yeah, it was over. We got the World card right after that. You walked away, it was over. It was completed. Wow. Yep, teamwork in the upright. You walked away for collaborations, building something, teamwork with energies that were in alignment with you. And then we have the Knight of Wands. Looks like you found a partner or people to engage with that were energetic, passionate, inspired. Interesting. You definitely walked away and found some more high energy situations to engage with besides this one. When you walked away, it was over. Like it was done. And you didn't return to this. That's what I'm seeing. And you walked away and actually found teamwork and collaboration with others who resonated with you. So there was no reason to return to this. You found what you wanted. Yeah, and then we have 10 of Pentacles. This is 10 of Pentacles twice. Oh my goodness. Guys, you're doing well or you're about to be doing really well. I have 10 of Pentacles on the table twice here. The handwritten deck, 10 of Pentacles energy, and then I have 10 of Pentacles upright. Wealth, financial security, family, success, all the things that you wanted to feel. When you ended this, whatever this relationship was, everything started improving. Page of Cups in reverse. Potentially a water sign or an earth sign. Yeah, somebody was emotionally immature. This person that you left was emotionally immature. No wonder you couldn't grow with them. And they were probably hindering and blocking any potential growth you could have had. Wow. And they had that messed up fishy cup offering They weren't really offering you anything. It's in reverse. So it looks like instead of offering something, this energy was constantly taking from you. That's draining. And I do notice that I started feeling like yawning. Yeah, there's that energy. This energy made you tired. Wheel of Fortune upright. When you left this crazy energy, you started having good luck. Wow. Wheel of Fortune upright. That's what happened when you left this energy. Things started improving. You made the right choice. Never mind the fact that they're pissed off. They're going to be mad because they're not doing the work to improve themselves so that way their life can feel better. They're not doing the work. What are you supposed to do about that? You can't stay with a person simply because they don't want to change and they want to siphon off your energy to make their life better. What kind of situation is that? This is such a weird energy. But as I mentioned before, they're coming through as egotistical and like a narc. Knight of Swords, upright. Yeah, you're somebody who's ambitious and action-oriented, driven to succeed. This is why you couldn't stay with this energy. There really isn't more I need to read into this. Like, we see why you left the energy. We see why they're mad. You're just being encouraged to stay the path, collectives. Stay right with what you're doing. If you found your soulmate and your life partner, stick with them. Do the work. Continue to grow and build together. Never mind this energy. You're protected. But I will say there's a lot coming through here about you need to be a little more mindful and aware of energies around you. That's the one thing I would say. You need to be a little more aware about that. Not paranoid. Because if you're feeling paranoid or fearful, this is not your message. This message will serve as confirmation for somebody who is already having an intuitive hit or an intuitive voice coming through. You might have already known or suspected that there was an ex that was feeling some kind of way, or maybe seeing their car around town or something like that. You're just being encouraged to be a little more mindful. Okay? And that goes for like you, maybe, and your partner, whomever it is that is involved in this download here. Just be mindful. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Okay? And this is going to blow over because this energy cannot have what they want. They can't have you, whomever the feminine energy is, they can't have you back. You're not interested. It's over. And your life has changed. You're in a place of serenity because you left this energy. And nothing they do is going to change that. So definitely sending love and light and support to all those who resonate with today's energy. And definitely want to thank you for being here for the reading. A little bit longer reading, but I kind of thought this one might be. So I'm grateful for those of you who stayed to the end of the reading, and those of you who just stopped by momentarily. Maybe you picked it back up again. Whatever works for you works for me. Definitely check back regularly if this reading was not your reading or it didn't resonate. Check back again because I'm uploading regularly. You're more likely to find a reading that resonates with energies you are dealing with. And big shout out to my subscribers and visitors to the channel. Love you guys. And definitely, once again, my name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen Channel. And I do look forward to being with you in the next reading.